All right, it's April 30th, and I am still reeling in excitement about that punk rock bowling main stage lineup. Like, it was just announced on Monday, and it's fucking killer, and hopefully it happens. Where do I even begin? We've got our local band, the Twits, on there, and the Line Cutters, and Suburban Resistance. Freaking know them, and I know Jerk. Holy shit. We got Bad Cop Girls on there, and we got Pears on there, The Last Gang, Lawrence Arms, freaking Riverboat Gamblers. I'm gonna see Circle Jerks for the first time, and we got All and freaking Frank Turner, and holy shit, that's a lineup. So fingers crossed, things will be good come September. We'll be able to make it out there and watch some awesome punk rock, and there's still club shows to be announced. Holy crap! All right, enough of that. I do have some streams to tell you about, so let's safely go. Yes, welcome to another episode of Every Show Joe Says Safely Go, where I at least tell you still about streams that I think you guys should watch from the safety and comfort of your home, but also just advising, be safe out there if you're going to go out to some of the shows that are starting to happen. Be sure to still mask up if you're going to go out, hand sanitize, or wash your hands whenever possible, that kind of stuff. So just be safe about it. I know there's some awesome stuff and cool stuff coming up, like I think Jason DeVore's playing Yucca on Cinco de Mayo, and another punk show there too, I think, the next week. And yeah, there's stuff's happening, so just be safe about it. Of course, also, if you're watching this on YouTube, please be sure to like and subscribe, assuming you like it and you want to subscribe, but you'll get notifications when content goes live. Plus, also, as that number goes up, I suppose you get access to more features on YouTube, like ad revenue. I know, it's crazy. I don't make money on this. Weird. But in the meantime, I don't. So, other ways you can support those by going to patreon.com/everyshowjoe, and even $1 a month if you can spare it. That helps me out. And if you can't, no worries. Also, another way to support, go to everyshowjoe.com. First off, just click around, check out some of the photos and concerts and stuff I've written up on there. I mean, there's just that. But also, if you want to support monetarily, if you click on the store link in the corner, that'll actually bring you to a site that you can go pick up an Every Show Joe shirt. And that supports me too. So any of it is appreciated if you can. And if you can't, still no worries. Thank you for at least watching and tuning in. Also throughout there, speaking of Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, I will be on the Punk Rock Saves live stream in the evening, so go check that out. That'll be fun to talk with them. They put it on every Wednesday evening, and actually, they're just doing really cool stuff, so if you haven't already, go check out Punk Rock Saves Lives, and go give them a like, and go check out what they're doing in general. And then, yeah, also tune in on May 5th, and watch me chat with them, so that should be a lot of fun. Plus, also throughout there, I'm doing Twitch streaming, so if you want to watch me play a video game, I'm doing that about 2 to 3 times a week over on twitch.tv/everyshowjoe. And that way you can actually, maybe you had a question. You can ask me that, hang out, or just watch me play. All of it's good. So you can go keep an eye on that. And yeah, that's pretty much the housekeeping. Of course, also every week, remind you that fuck racism, stop racism. What the fuck? How is this shit fuck police brutality, fuck all the systematic stuff in there. We should have equal wages. There should be no discrimination based on that kind of stuff. I mean, Black Lives Matter, Black Trans Lives Matter, Trans Lives Matter. It shouldn't matter even your fucking sexuality or your gender or whatever. We should all be treated equally, and we're not there. But yeah, Black Lives Matter. If you do want to support here in Phoenix, you go to blmphxmetro.org. Go over there and see what they're organizing and support that way. Or if you want to monetarily do it, you can also donate over there. There's also Stop AAPI Hate.org/act now for Stop American, Asian, and Pacific Islander Hate. So you can go help them over there. There's ways to be proactive about it and also support and show your support that way. Plus, they also do take donations, so you can support them in that way too. So throw those out there. Plus, of course, write down the list of everyone we can support. If you also go to firstnations.org, you can support our Native Americans. They're still some of the hardest hit by COVID-19, and they're still trying to recover and get everyone vaccinated and pass this hump. So you can help them out that way. And yeah, that's another thing throughout there. And yeah, so of course, it still is a music show. And you're always like, well, how can I support my favorite musicians or my favorite bands? Most of them haven't been touring, I think, so how are they making money? Well, the easiest and most direct way to help them and support them and give them some money is go buy their merch, go on their Bandcamp, buy their shirts, go buy their CDs, go buy their vinyl, some of the coolest vinyl you'll ever see. Or get this kind of stuff. If you pick up the new Authority Zero EP, that's really, really cool. Get a golf ball on some tees. And on the top, it actually has the little Authority Zero logo. Not to sell you on it more, but throwing that out there. But yeah, that's the easiest way. Just go support the band directly by buying their merch. That's the simple way. And a week from today should be the first Friday once again on Bandcamp, so they waive fees and support in that way. Just throwing it out there. And I'll remind you in a week too. But there's some things to do. Of course, there's also, if you go to the National Independent Venue Association site and NEVA and SaveOurStages.com, you can still donate to the emergency fund for indie venues across the country, and they'll distribute accordingly. They are starting to finally get some of that grant money, so that's good news, but it's not out there yet, and so our venues could still use it, the ones that are hanging on. This is one way that you can go donate and support them. There's still some GoFundMes out there if you look around. Like Rhythm Room, I know last I looked it was still up. Got Pub Rock, that kind of stuff. So just keep an eye on those. The Trunk Space, they are on mightycause.com/organization/the Trunk Space. So that's a way if you want to donate directly to the Trunk Space too. So yeah, there's a lot of things and ways to support. There's also music. You can get compilations. Yes, some awesome compilations have been put together to support both the Trunk Space and the Yucca Tap Room. So you can go over to thetrunkspace.bandcamp.com and get their awesome compilation put together by Related Records, the Coronado, and Dark Hall Coffee. And that's 42 tracks, I think it was, national and a lot of local artists. It's really fucking good. Got Roar on there, got Playboy Man Baby, Hi, My Name is Ryan, El Murag, Logan Green, it's all locals I'm naming right here, but Jeff Rosenstock's on there, Dan Pothass is on there, Ogie Kubo Station, yeah. All of them are on there. Super fucking cool. It's got a recorded track of Acne Superstar. Come on. We are still waiting on that awesome music to be captured on a CD or an album. And that is coming, by the way. That's also really good news. But this is the first time I think I've gotten it. So awesome. There's also the Yucca Tap Room compilation. If you haven't grabbed that, that's yuccataproom.bandcamp.com. Go support them. That artist, that's got like Chip Hanna from TSOL, One Man Army, United X Bombs on there. That's got Jason and Mikey with 30 on there. That's got Soul Rise, Critical Miss. We got Kristen from Miles of Nowhere on there. Andy from Nito. Like awesome stuff there too. And that all goes to support. So, and get some awesome music if you haven't already grabbed it. Plus, of course, we all do our stomachs. That seems like the easiest way to support, right? You're always hungry or wanting to drink something, right? Well, there's a couple ways and places you can do that. Like the Rebel Lounge, you can go there. They're now the Reap and Sow coffee bar, so they're open in the mornings. You get your caffeine fix on. How's that? And then you can also go back, get your drink on, and food. I saw they were promoting a new burrito. So you can go check that out. And speaking of burritos that are really good, Crescent Ballroom, they're open 4 nights a week. That is from Wednesday to Saturday. Wednesday and Thursday, it's 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. And on Fridays and Saturdays, it's 5:30 to 10 p.m. And that is patio dining, delivery service and pickup. There we go. That's what I'm forgetting. That's why I have notes. Sometimes this escapes me as many times as I say it. And then also, we got Yucca Tap Room. You can go there. Not only can you get some awesome food, some tacos and some bows, and you can get a growler and have them fill it up with something over on that craft side. So you can go support that way, get that to go, or you can dine in with a mask. So, you take it off to eat, but you get it, right? When you're moving about, you put the mask on. Yeah, makes sense, kind of. All right. But you can go support that way by getting food and drink from Yucca too, and other various venues. If they are serving food, go support that way. So throw that stuff out there. I think, what else do we have? Oh, and of course there is still the Crew Nation Global Relief Fund, where you want to support the crews that put together and assemble and load in, load out all these awesome shows across the country. They have that set up where you can go donate and they'll distribute according to anyone that has applied. There's also the Music Cares Coronavirus Relief Fund. That's for musicians that are missing out on money. You can go donate and they'll distribute to anyone that has made it into that fund too. So, many ways to actually support, but a lot of them really cool. Buying merch, I think, might be anyway, and food and merch. I think that's my preferred way. Anyways, you're like, wait. You did say there was streams, right? And I was like, Yes, there are. So, starting tonight, and remember, all these times are Arizona Mountain Standard Time, same as Pacific Daylight Time, which is always super confusing. But yeah, hopefully that all makes sense. But yeah, starting tonight, of course, actually, it seems to be a quieter Friday. We got our regulars. We got Wheelwright, Jared from Jared in the Mill, over on his Twitch, twitch.tv/WheelwrightMusic, 6 p.m. And then Scott Klopfenstein over on his, which is his name, over on twitch.tv, starting at 9 p.m. Some really cool stuff, from Real Big Fish, Little Man Band, that kind of stuff. Average Man is what's sticking in my head, though. That song's gonna get stuck in my head again. Oh, no. I'll have to just request it and have him play it, and then I'll get it out. Something like that. Anyways, and then Saturday brings actually a really cool stream. Speaking of stopping AAPI hate, Asian American and Pacific Islander. There we go. But they have a big benefit show going right for a Red Canary song. It's featuring Barrico, Catbite, Kakala, Diego Madrano, Ramona, Emmett O'Reilly, Pew Pew Pew, because that's how it's pronounced, right? Pew Pew Pew. I think that's right. We got Kaylin, Tiny Stills, Kali Masi, Lindley, Bad Cops on there, Luke of Teenage Halloween, Maura Weaver of Yakubo Station, Maxwell Stern of Signals West, Sal of Rebuilder, Travis Miles of Penske File, and more. There's still more. This can be over on twitch.tv/social distance party starting at 4 p.m. our time. That is a loaded bill. That is exciting and all for a really good reason. So, really cool stuff. Also, speaking of some awesome stuff, we got Alvy and the Breakfast Pigs doing a stream with Damper live at the Complex. That's over on their Twitch, twitch.tv/the Complex XSF, starting at 7 p.m. And then, of course, every Saturday, wake up with Kepi Gooley. If there's anyone that you could wake up to that would be happier than that, I don't know who. Kepi is awesome at that. So you can go tune in 9 a.m. over on his Facebook and streaming throughout the week. So just keep an eye on there and be posting when he goes live. But really, really good, just happy music. If you need someone for that pick me up, that's definitely one to go to. Then Sunday, this is a busy Sunday. I'm going to start off with Kevin Seconds is doing a stream. It's calling it the Return of the Left Wrist Show. It's going to be on his Bandcamp. You can go to kevinseconds.bandcamp.com and pick up a ticket. That's going to be starting at noon. So Kevin Seconds is one of the most awesome people you can watch and seems to be one of the nicest people. So really cool to see him streaming. But then right after that, you can roll right into the Dollyrots. They're doing Loud Fast Rules, as they're putting in only our fastest songs acoustic live stream over on their Stage It starting at 1 p.m. We also got another Bandcamp stream with the Scotch Bonnets. They're going to be streaming live at Morpheus. That's going to be over on theirs. The Scotch with so the scotchbonnets.bandcamp.com. Go over there. You can find a ticket starting at 2 p.m. So really cool. And then most weeks, we probably should see Scott Klopfenstein over there on his Twitch 2 p.m. and Bite Me Bambi over on theirs at 4 p.m. And yeah, as far as I can tell, Car Drive Session's taking a week off. I know, jaw dropped. But yeah, they're starting to slow down as some shows are trying to come back. Because even Kristen's going to be playing in a month, almost a month, over at the Marquee with her band, Miles an Hour, opening for Authority Zero. So just throw that in there. And they have tickets. But yeah, so that's part of the reason, as things are trying to live stuff's kind of coming back here in Arizona. So they're going to not be streaming every Sunday anymore. So a heads up on that. But you can always go tune in at 7 o'clock to go punk yourself. So there you go. And then Ska Parade right after you go tune in on Dirty Radio and stream in there. So again, there's solutions. There's ways to still listen to music on your Sunday night. Then, yeah, let's roll right on to Monday, though. Case of the Mondays with Sydney Sprague. And that's over on her Twitch, twitch.tv/Sid Spurgs, 6 p.m. We also got AJD always streaming there at 7:30 p.m. on their Instagram. And Scott Klopfenstein, his other weekly stream, 9 p.m. Always fun to watch Scott. And such a positive environment that he has created, not just with his music, but with the people that follow. And yeah, you should check out Scott Klopfenstein if you haven't already. Tuesdays, of course, is also, from here, it's kind of the normal staples that I like to tune in. Got Devin K. Twitches, which most weeks he's doing something, interviewing, playing video game. He's got his junk stream too, where he just kind of plays video games and then toss them as they are really bad or not. But yeah, you can go check that out over on his Twitch, which is Devin K. Twitches, 7 p.m. It's also Cooking with Snailmate over on their Twitch, on Tuesdays. So speaking of food and speaking with our stomach, Snailmate will at least help make you hungry. But you'll also get to see how they made it, and then you might be able to make it yourself. Just saying. That one's over 6 p.m. over on theirs, twitch.tv/snailmate. And then also, yes, Bite Me Bambi's been doing a kind of talk show of sorts on Tuesdays, so you can go there, 7 p.m., twitch.tv/Bite Me Bambi. Catch that. Really cool stuff. Wednesdays, we've got usual Snailmate, which this one is an alternating one. It's sometimes I'm performing and sometimes else on twitch.tv/Snailmate. We got Will Wright also streaming. Both of them at 6 p.m., so it's like head-to-head local competition. Ooh, who comes out alive? Both do. I'm just going to spoil it. Both come to. But yeah, so that's your Wednesday. Thursday, Chris Murray's Blue Bait live stream, always on his Facebook, 5 p.m. Speaking of another just uplifting, fun, like great music. If you need like just that little up to your day, that is Chris Murray playing on that stream. So really cool over on his Facebook. And then that's the other day that you got Devin K. usually twitching. That sounds horrible, or does it? Devin K twitches. There we go. But Devin K, Direct Hit and Devin K into Solutions over on his Twitch, 7 p.m. most weeks, so you can go tune in. And then, yeah, Snailmate plays video games while Bentley paints faces, 6 p.m. So really fun stuff there. And then Friday, we roll in and we got MXPX doing another one of their paid streams between the world and next. If you go to mxpx.com, starting 6:30 p.m. and go tune in and watch that. Watching the free one kind of sold me on it. It was like, sometimes you just need some like pop punk in your life, and MXPX does it really well. I sometimes forget that, and watching it was so good. So throw that out there. Plus, of course, the normal Fridays, you got Will Wright over on his Twitch, twitch.tv/WillWrightMusic, 6 p.m., and Scott Klopfenstein on his at 9 p.m. So, yeah, a pretty good week, a pretty good weekend coming up here of streams, so should keep you busy. Of course, it's still decentralized, and there's still a bunch more that's still streaming. So the simplest way I always put out there is just scroll to the top, open up your Instagram, and whenever you're like craving that music and see if anyone's live, it'll put anyone right at the top. Also, Facebook under their video section, and YouTube will surface anyone you're following, and TikTok too. So go check them out and support. It is still decentralized, but throw out some ones that are awesome that are kind of randomly streaming, but still streaming. I got Chris Fox, you got Dan Pothouse, you got Adam Blaylock, you've got Playboy Manby, just killing it on the social media content. So yeah, that's all I really need to say. Just go check them out on whatever platform you want. There is so much awesome stuff there. Brian Mogul's still doing stuff, so streaming, and yeah, so it's just out there. Just look for it. I think that's all I got for advice and things to tell you about. So hopefully you guys are staying safe. Like I said, be sure to mask up. If you're going to go out, wash hands, hand sanitize. Yes, that's even if you're vaccinated. Just be safe and considerate for everyone out there. But yeah, I think that's all I got. So be safe out there. Hopefully I'll see you in the chat for some of these streams. And take care.